I'm dreaming of the road again, set free in the wind.
There she is. We did this morning. Check out my last video. I probably have about 30 minutes before I need to leave the house, so I'm gonna try to plant some of this. Probably gonna do like a voiceover or music. These cicadas are so loud. It is insane. I also probably should have brought the four-wheeler up here. I didn't. I figured it'd be quicker to walk, but I dropped a couple of them, so hopefully they'll still be fine. But I also need to figure out where I'm gonna plant these. It might be really hard to tell, but I have 4 right here and then a 5th one right here. This is a very tiny one. I don't know if it'll make or not. I need to bring some water up here, but I have little sticks here until I could get actual labels stuff. But this is actual just regular bell pepper. And over here I have the rainbow bell pepper. And then over here is just a tomato chef's blend. Over there I think is just a tomato, like the Roman ones. So I'm trying to space out, I think over here and over here would just be like my tomatoes. And then I'll see back here. I think I'm gonna put cucumbers and green beans on a cattle panel here. And then maybe over here, do like peas, carrots, something. I think back there I'm going to do corn. I don't know, honestly, I'm being a little impulsive. I didn't fully read. I do know that your bell peppers, I do know that your peppers and tomatoes kind of go together. But everything else I'm really not sure of, but that's probably all I'm going to do right now. I don't know if I'll do more this evening. I have to go to my nephew's ball game. So if I don't do anything when I get back home this evening, I'll probably do some more tomorrow, like as the sun's getting up, because it doesn't get too hot. I also think I want to put some sunflowers because it helps protect from the wind, and we get crazy storms out here, as well as the marigolds to help with like the pests and stuff. And then we got to figure out a fencing because there's a water source over here and there's a lot of deer that come through here. That's also the perks of it. But so far I planted those. I probably won't be able to plant those because I really need to go down to the house, get ready, and head out. My mom's here, and of course it's raining today. Oh. No, not in the weeds, honey.
Mama, Bill?
If you stay on the road, not in the weeds.
Hey, come on. Up here. Run. Hey.
Great job, Mother.
Do what?
I said great job. Well, I'm confused. I'll put it in that.
Yeah.
Garden.
Mine away. Mine away. Oh, yeah.
Go.
Mama, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Lacey says I'm gonna help. She's doing a good job, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, until she's over here digging up the plants.
Well, no. Back up.
I am helping you.
She is helping us, but she's going to dig it up.
Lucy.
Go find your own hoe. Go.
She said this thirst was mine. Look at her paws got Lucy in.
No.
Go. Go on. Go. Go.
Sturdier? Huh?
Yeah.
Be sturdier? This is going to be up here in the elements.
Down.
No.
Oh my crikes.
Girl, go find your own.
Mama and I do.
Can you put it right there?
No.
Yeah, that's where we need it, right there.
Thank you, Bubby.
And plant squash. Oh. And some corn. Literally just dropped it though. So far we have planted tomato, the chef's blend, rainbow pepper, and normal bell pepper. And then I'm gonna take the cattle panel and put it in between those two. It's been raining on and off, and I think it's about to start sprinkling. I think it sounds like it's sprinkling. I could be wrong. But I'm gonna put the cattle panel. The tomatoes and peppers are up towards the front of this, and I'm at the back of the garden now. But I'm going to take the cattle panel and put it in between the tomatoes and the peppers. The cucumbers I'm going to plant on the pepper side, green beans on the tomato side. And it's still full sun, but it'd be like a little shade area, that way I could like pick it and not have to worry about like, you know, green beans and stuff, but it'd just be easy to pick and stuff. And I would probably do more cattle panel stuff next year. But we already have one for we built the chicken coop, but we are also going to be extending the chicken coop and probably doing like a shed like. So, but I'm still going to use that one cattle panel for the garden, and then probably get more next year for the garden, and hopefully we can do a bigger garden, because I feel like there's not enough space. Like it is, but it isn't. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go plant. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 mound squash, 2 rows of corn. This is the end of the garden. Also, Mom just informed me that over here we have some black raspberries growing right through here. Over back there we have some actual blackberries, but there's a whole bunch. Also, look at those little buddies. And there's one right there too. They're everywhere over here. But then there's more blackberries, raspberries, black raspberries. There's a whole bunch of them over here. So we had a roof done, and I was thinking maybe I could have Austin potentially like pick this up to where there's like no growth there. We gotta watch for snakes, I know. And maybe make a path that kind of goes around, because this is like right here by the garden, so it's like kind of perfect. And that way I can like pick it when they start getting ready. Over here is the first 2 are bell peppers. The rest are the rainbow bell peppers. Over here is the Roman tomatoes. I'm going to get it. The chef tomatoes, and then there's a gap right here. That's where I'm going to put the cattle panel. And then over here is going to be the cucumbers growing, and then the green beans. So, and then we still have the whole middle to put stuff more. But it's starting to thunder, so we're gonna load this stuff up, get the boys, and start walking back. Just probably because we have probably like 10-15 minutes before it starts raining, and obviously there's thunder and lightning, so I don't want the boys out in that. So that's probably all we're gonna do today, which it's good. It can water it, and then we can go from there. Because I still have to have Austin help me set up the cattle panel, so can't really plant that stuff. Now I need to figure out where I'm gonna put the other stuff, do a little bit more research. I need to draw the stuff out on a piece of paper, like my little notebook, so I keep track of it each year and figure out what I prefer, what I like, what I don't like.